Hi guys, my name is Lauren and welcome back to my channel. Today what are we doing? We are doing the Contemporaryathon, my Contemporaryathon TBR. So let's just get to it. So the Contemporaryathon is a contemporary themed, meaning all the books have to be contemporary, readathon that takes place from September 17th through to September 23rd. It is 7 days and there are 7 challenges which you can meet or not meet. There really isn't. This one is not as strict as some other readathons, so you can kind of bend them to your will. One of the challenges is not to read 7 books, so you can fill all 7 of these with like 2 books if you can. Hey, they say to go for it. It is run by My Reading is Odd, Chelsea Darling Reads, and Pages and Pen, whose pages I will all link down below in the description box. Now, for this readathon, I've chosen to do something a little bit different. I've given myself a $5 limit. I kind of decided, I didn't make an announcement of it, but I decided a while back that I was not going to spend Inty Munty Jesus. I spend entirely too much money buying books for every single thing I want to do, which doesn't mean it's not a problem. I like to have them, but I'm hemorrhaging money at this point. So I've decided to give myself a $5 limit. Every book that I want has to come from like NetGalley. It has to be borrowed from a friend. It has to come from the library. If not, it's got a $5 limit max for the whole list of books that I want to get. So we'll see at the end if I met that challenge. I'm interested to see how we do with that. First challenge is to read a contemporary book with orange on the cover. For this, I have picked A Duke by Default by Alyssa Cole. This is the second book in the Reluctant Royal series. The first one I read last month being A Princess in Theory. This book is about Lady, the main character from A Princess in Theory. This is her best friend, Portia, who was a little bit of a jerk sometimes in that book, but like not on purpose. You gotta read it. It's a long story. Anywho, in this one, Portia is kind of tired of feeling like she's disappointed people. She flies off to Scotland to take an apprenticeship with a sword maker. They've got this attraction, but they hate each other kind of thing going on, as well as a little bit of a May-December kind of a thing. Maybe. I'm not sure on that one. Not too concrete on that. And then it turns out the hot Scottish dude who she's, basically driving absolutely batshit insane is actually secretly a duke. This one I got, if you can see the sticker, from the library, so it cost me $0. The second challenge is to read a dark, spooky, or taboo contemporary. I don't really have any taboo contemporaries that I know of. My contemporary selection is very small. It fills up like half of a shelf, maybe, if that. Like not a whole bookshelf, I mean like a shelf. Yeah. So for this, I got from the Kindle Amazon bookstore Hangover House by Brenda Novak. This is the prequel to, I will link the series, list of series here because I can't remember the name of it, but it's a prequel to this series, which is like psychological thriller, and it has a little bit of romance in it, which is what I need to live, to be honest. Let's not even lie about it. Now, the second book in the series, which is the one I initially wanted, in this one, the main character, who is either a psychiatrist or a psychologist, is basically working to kind of break down the psyche of serial killers to catch current serial killers. So it's a little bit of a Criminal Minds flair, which, hell yeah, I want it. And then on top of that, it's got romance. Yes, I want it. And it's supposed to be a little like creepy, thrillery. So that's as spooky as she's getting, okay? I don't do scary books because my imagination is ridiculous. It's worse than anything I could ever watch on TV. What I come up with in here. And when I sleep for a week and a half, she's going to be up all night watching like Mickey Mouse and SpongeBob. The third challenge is to read a diverse contemporary book. For this one, I will be using A Duke by Default, which has a interracial couple. That's diverse, yes. And, yep. Fourth challenge is to read a contemporary in a non-traditional format, meaning an audiobook, a graphic novel. I don't know, you write it in the sky with a blimp, whatever, as long as it's not like brick and mortar, Jesus Christ. Pages like physical, regular, normal style book. For this one, I picked an audiobook, and I did pick The Wedding Date by Jasmine Guillory. This one, I'm not sure too much about it. I just have heard good things about it. It is a contemporary romance. Obviously, I believe it is with a black couple by a black author. It is supposed to be two kind of well-to-do people who end up using each other as dates for wedding for whatever reason to get one or the other or both out of some kind of bind-up, but it's supposed to be really good. It's recommended for people who like the hating game and a kiss quotient. Just saying. So, I mean, how could I not? It's like these stories with black characters. Yes, please. Yes, thank you. I don't count this as one I paid for, since I had an Audible credit just roaming around, and I use the Audible credit that I have. I mean, I did pay for it, but that Audible credit came out like last month. I mean, it's no different than using a book that I already have. I mean, I paid for it, just not recently, so I didn't pay for it with the explicit purpose of, you know, no money was spent. So, I'm calling it. It's good. Challenge number 5 is to read a contemporary with your initials on the cover. I picked Kiss the Girl by Tara Civic. This is a modern day Little Mermaid retelling, but as an adult contemporary romance. You knew I was gonna be all over that shit. I actually discovered this one through Brandy from Brandy Janae's Bookshelf. She mentioned it, I believe, in her September TBR because she got it as an ARC, and I was like, oh, I want that. When does it come out? And luckily for me, it was already out, so yay. It is, I suppose I should tell you what it's about more than just it being a Little Mermaid retelling, but I mean, honestly, God, what else do you need to know? Unless you're not like me and you don't care that it's a retelling and you want to know the actual plot of the story, I suppose I can look it up. I mean, I suppose I can tell you. Oh, in the series, BTW, this is the 3rd book in the Naughty Princess Club. Alright, so, a struggling antiques collector finds herself falling in love with a millionaire playboy, but can she ever be a part of his world? While her friends have broken free of their insecurities, Ariel Waters is struggling to come out of her shell. Her ex-husband took away her voice and her self-confidence, and Ariel is drowning in a sea of debt to afford the alimony she has to pay him. You just like the cleverness of that, like I mean, the Ariel Waters was a smidge corny, but also it was actually pretty cool. And then like the husband who took away her voice, meaning he took away her self-confidence, and then she's drowning in debt. I really like this play on words that's going on here, just saying. She refuses to ever fall for a man's charms again and is determined to make her own way. When her house and her beloved antiques are taken by the bank after too many missed payments, she finds herself adrift until the infuriatingly charming Eric Saylor comes to her rescue. Although she can't stand the millionaire playboy, Eric's kindness and unconditional support reveal hidden depths and a love that Ariel never imagined she could find. But there are outside influences who will stop at nothing to keep them apart. Can Ariel and Eric weather the storm and find a way to be together? So not only is it a retelling, but it played on words and drew in a lot of the like water themes and things from the story, like not having her voice and drowning and so on and so forth. I love that. That pushes so many of my buttons, it's not even funny. Yes, please, it's probably the first one I'm going to read. I really like low-key. I thought I was going to struggle finding books I would like for this read-time because I don't read too much contemporary, but once I like got into it, I cannot wait. I want to start my books now. Like, I'm so ready. Anywho, challenge number 6 is to read a contemporary from a new to you author. For this one, I picked The Proposal by Jasmine Guillory. So I have not read a book by Jasmine Guillory yet. When I read The Wedding Date or this one, either or, that would be a new one. This one, I did not pay for. BT Dubs. I did buy Kiss the Girl, so that goes towards my $5 budget. What was I saying? Yes, I did not buy The Proposal because I got that as an ARC from NetGalley. So now I kind of want to read this one first. I'm super stoked about it. And this one, the main character, I will not keep calling these people the main character. What are their names? Damn it. When someone asks you to spend your life with them, it shouldn't come as a surprise or happen in front of 45,000 people. When freelance writer Nicole Patterson goes to a Dodgers game with her actor boyfriend, his man bun, and his bros, the last thing she expects is a scoreboard proposal. Saying no isn't the hard part. They've only been dating for 5 months and he can't even spell her name correctly. The hard part is having to face a stadium full of disappointed fans. At the game with his sister, Carlos Ibarra comes to Nick's rescue and rushes her away from the camera crew. He's even there for her when the video goes viral and Nick's social media blows up in a bad way. Nick knows that in the wilds of LA, a handsome doctor like Carlos can't be looking for anything serious, so she embarks on an epic rebound with him. filled with food, fun, and fantastic sex. But when their glorified hookups start breaking the rules, one of them has to be smart enough to put on the brakes. I'm so super stoked to read this one as well. So that can also count for my diverse one because there's a black character and Hispanic character. So still meeting all my challenges. Didn't pay for this one because I got it as an ARC from NetGalley. The 7th challenge is to read a contemporary that is a 5-star prediction. Now for this one I chose both the proposal and the wedding date, but I have also chosen Pretty Face by Lucy Parker, which is the 2nd book in the London Celebrity series. The first one being Act Like It, which I read for Smutathon, which was really, really good. Like, Act Like It was a hate to love romance between these two theatre actors from on the London stage. And this one, they were set up together by his promotion team because he was very problematic in the public. Like, bad boy, throws furniture, always flipping off the paparazzi type problematic, and she was, you know, the sweetheart of the stage, so they set them up together. But she had just been dating another character, another person who was in the play they were all in, and so it's a giant messy situation with these two also in hate to love, and then the two men hate each other as well, and it was so good. Like, the hate to love, and that was just yes. So this is the 2nd book in that series, and I cannot wait. It's also another hate to love, I think, so I am ready. Give it to me. Yes, please. Let's see what I got here. The 8th challenge, which is the unofficial challenge, my challenge was to have a budget of $5. So let's tick off what I spent. For Duke by Default, I got it from the library. Spent nothing. Hangover House, spent 99 cents. That's $1 out of my $5 budget. The Wedding Date, got an Audible, paid for previously. Didn't come out of my budget. Kiss the Girl by Tara Civic was $3.99, meaning $4. That already puts me at $4.98. Jesus, that just... Let's see if I had to buy anything else and break my budget. The proposal was an ARC. Didn't pay for it. And then Pretty Face by Lucy Parker I paid for during Smutathon because I liked the first one so much that I immediately bought the 2nd one. So none of these were paid for. No pockets were harmed in the making of this TBR. I win. $4.98 spent for a readathon, which is not bad. And the rest of them, none of them were books I already had. So the rest of them either came from the library or were ARCs provided for me by NetGalley, who is fantabulous. So far so good. That is 6 books and 7 challenges met, and my own personal challenge of $5 right on the money. Let's just see how well we can keep this up. I'm probably going to blow this budget the next time a read around comes along, but we'll see. I'm liking this $5 challenge thing I have going on. Now, that is it for this video, guys, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.